I suppose this one is it's interesting. I don't even know how to really tackle this discussion because it's
Well,
obvious.
let's just say, if you don't want potential spoilers for Venom, leave now.
Yeah, I opened up the podcast by saying that there's going to be spoilers, so there's
Okay.
Venom spoilers right here, right now. And the way this hit was interesting because I just saw it hit the internet and nobody was even putting spoiler warnings everywhere. Like nobody anywhere.
no.
People were just like, nobody cares, Venom, whatever. And I was like, well, there's probably people that care, but I get the excitement is there. So let's talk about the post-credit scene to Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Potential post-credit
Although,
scene.
Did you see the update to it though?
No.
Where somebody had their phone and they kind of shot off screen, but you can hear the audio.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's true.
Oh.
It's the exact dialogue and everything. So,
if
it's
it's
a
actually
fake,
Tom
it's
Hardy
good.
saying it.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
If somebody faked it real quick, it's good, but it's
I read it and yeah, I hate it.
I expected it. But I think this all but confirms that the last film on Holland's contract is going to be Venom 3, which is going to be part of everything. But to have him just like randomly glitch into the MCU, it is like the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I love the idea that Sony sat around brainstorming and they're like, what about in the post-credit scene if Tom Hardy just has a brain glitch and then he looks over at the TV and Spider-Man is wanted? It's like, wait, what? They're like, we're doing it. Genius.
The thing is, it fits. It works.
It does.
It's dumb. It's lazy. But with the multiverse being what it is right now, it's like I can't argue with it because it just works.
It's like, so you're telling me that Tom Hardy had a seizure and then Tom Holland appears?
I think he just blinks.
Yeah.
And then he's watching the TV, right? And and then obviously everything glitches out, and then there's just Tom Holland's face or something, and he's like, "I hate that guy." And from what
the leak said is like they're watching TV, and then Venom, Tom Holland pops up on screen, and then you hear Venom say, "I hate that guy," and then I'm like,
it fits this version of Venom. So it somehow works with how the multiverse is. I'm honestly not even gonna complain about it because it's so stupid it works. I've got no problem with it. But.
Honestly, I can see this being a scenario where whatever the next thing that happens with Tom Holland, which we're obviously going to talk about in a little bit, but this is it's a stupid enough way, but if Spider-Man No Way Home is explaining, at one moment in time when this spell is cast, suddenly every Spider-Man related villain starts morphing all throughout the universe.
Yeah.
If this is how you write that in there and that's when it happens and you can explain it this easily, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is stupid, but it's so stupid, it's genius at this point.
It's comic booky stupid.
Yeah.
It's like
it fits the campiness.
Yeah, this all hinges on if the spell that Peter messed up makes all the villains know who he is, or remember him to a certain degree.
Yeah,
but I didn't even think that's a good point because Doc Ock does say "Hello, Parker" after the spell, which is supposed to make everyone forget. So that's interesting.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. Because when he was during the trailer, you see that Doctor Strange is telling him to shut up because he's messing with the spell. So that's why I kind of thought that that's probably how it's going to happen.
I'm just trying to picture how this plays out.
It's just, I know it's just like, if it is true, it's just that you think that they'd have this well thought out plan. No, they have Brock, they have Eddie Brock, and Venom sitting in front of a TV and it glitches, and then I hate that guy.
But this was filmed recently, right?
It has to have been.
There's no way Andy Serkis, when writing this movie, was like, "Yeah, we're going to do this."
Yeah,
this is like after a good while.
This is more bootleg than Morbius walking past the wallpaper for Spider-Man PS4, which they clearly just photoshopped. Like, this is more bootleg than that. It's like,
well, see, now this brings up questions for Morbius. Is Morbius in the MCU proper, or is it in its own little thing?
See, I was thinking that as well, because if we listen to that interview with the director of Morbius from like a month and a half ago, he mentions, he's like, oh, one of the days I realized, you know, I walked onto the set and I was fortunate enough because there's Morbius, Jared Leto, there's the Vulture played by Michael Keaton, and then there's Tom Hardy. It's like, oh no. Oh, like this is.
I forgot about that.
Just watch. We're gonna watch Morbius, and it's the same thing. The post-credit scene is he blinks, and he suddenly.
Oh.
Just watch the scene. It's gonna be him walking, and he like blinks, and it changes to Tom Holland. He's like, "Oh, okay, sure."
I'd rather not have Jared Leto in anything.
No.
Get that guy. Tom Hardy, I'm fine with. Was his movie, the first Venom, great? No. Can he do a decent Venom in Eddie Brock? Yeah, sure.
Is the 90 minutes of the second film gonna make up for it? I have my doubts, but
I hope so. I hope at least it's not gonna at least they haven't got time to, have a person take 6 months to fly a plane.
I was gonna say, every single report is like, boy, this movie starts and ends and you don't even understand. It's like, oh good, so it's rapid fire. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh man. When is this supposed to come out? I forget.
This is coming in like 2 weeks. Cause
really? So that close?
They moved us to they moved us to October 1st, so the 30th.
October 1st, yeah.
Yeah, they moved it back 2 weeks because Shang-Chi didn't flop, so.
At least they were honest about that. I said, "Oh yeah, Shang-Chi did good. We're moving, coming back, boys." But no, it's I'm in such a place of numbness.
Yeah,
with the Sony movies that actually, but Morbius, the one thing I know is that it's like a lump on your back. But like, as dumb as this is, I can't. It's just like, fine, whatever. It was gonna happen after the whole like redoing the deal. It was always gonna happen.
Yeah, 100%. And we were saying that since then. Sony brought what they wanted, and Kevin Feige bent over backwards, Neo style. I was like, fine, I'll break my back to carry you guys along with me.
Also, if anyone's still worried about Sony taking Spider-Man back, they're not.
Nope.
I told you. I said it when they re-upped the deal. They're working closer than ever, and guess what? They, instead of taking Spider-Man out, they put Venom in. So there you go.
I'd like to imagine that the final screening of this that Kevin Feige attended after watching the film and seeing that scene, they're all just standing around in the kitchen, and Feige's like, "You might have gone a little too far in a few places," and Serkis is just sitting there. Well, it's stylistically made this way. We can't go back now.
But it rhymes.
I guess he's just gonna blink, and I guess I'll take care of Tom Hardy now. It's fine. Oh, what a time to be alive! What a world! What a world! But we'll talk more about Venom and Spider-Man